Last one that we're going to talk about relative to the quarterbacks, a guy that we continually get a lot of voicemails about on the show, Will Howard from Ohio State. Big kid, 6'4", 225 pounds.
We're going to see the first one is that this is just, he's going to throw a fade route here. Got man coverage with Jeremiah. This is against Tennessee in round one. Just throws a great ball. So he throws a really good deep ball, and he throws a really good short ball. Now, this is a poor decision, but sometimes you get great players, you make great plays. You're going to see the corner squat. He should work to the tight end right there. Instead, he throws it up to Jeremiah Smith, which you get away with in college when you have a guy like Jeremiah Smith. He will not get away with that in the NFL. Now, if you ask me, I was asked today what I thought of Will Howard. Here's what I have not seen enough of Will Howard make the chunk plays yet. I will go back and I will watch a lot of his Kansas State film. He's a tremendous competitor. He can use his feet very well. He can make all the throws. I worry about him being able to drive the football into tight windows at the NFL hash to hash. The other thing I worry about is that it's hard to evaluate his Ohio State film because literally all five of his skill guys are going to be day one, early day two picks. And that sometimes kind of makes your evaluation a little bit biased. Like this play, for example, if you break this down, this is a great throw. This is a poor decision. And sometimes poor decisions work out when you have great players. Everybody's great in the NFL. So I don't know. I think he made himself a lot of money in the playoffs. Just still need to see him drive the ball in that 15 to 25-yard range because at Ohio State, it was a lot of deep balls and a lot of quick screens. Yeah. I do think he can do it, but I do think he's a work in progress.
Yeah, and to your point, he did it against the elite competition throughout the college football playoffs. So there is something about that. But again, I went from late day 3, maybe an undrafted free agent. I think he moved up a couple of rounds simply because he played against elite competition and played pretty well.
Well, yeah, and they beat 8 of the 10 teams this year. Ohio State really earned it, right? So they lost Oregon, they got all that. They lost Ohio State, which is a rival game. And any of us who have ever been part of a rivalry game, high school, college, or pro, those go either way sometimes. So, but he did. He played really, really well against great competition. He makes good decisions at times. It's hard. I've been in a situation. If you have Jeremiah Smith, you get him the ball. It'll be interesting. He's going to be a guy who will jump up the boards if he throws the ball well at the combine, at pro day, things like that. If he throws those dig routes and those deep curls and those intermittent chunk routes well, he will skyrocket up a lot of people's boards.